What's up, YouTube? Today I'm just gonna do a video on a field trauma kit. This trauma kit, in my opinion, is a necessity for any individual that likes AR-15s, handguns, whatever. If you're into training with firearms, or if you're into shooting sports, or if you're into just flat out trying to enjoy yourself while becoming more efficient with using firearms to protect yourself or your family at home, I think that it's really imperative that you develop your own field medical kit. And this definitely would consist right here with the necessities of that kit. You can expand on it, but I would pretty much say that this would be the minimum. It covers more than just being shot, trauma from gunshot wounds. In here I have a cold pack, and that's if you sprain your ankle. I personally do a lot of tactical training drills, along with just going to the regular old shooting range to zero in rifles. And cold pack is good, especially if you're running around. This med kit, which is actually it's a 511, but it's more specifically the VTAC. It's a little bit pricey, but it's quite alright. It has a MOLLE system, which is really simple. You just unbuckle it and it'll just slide right into any kind of MOLLE vest, belt. You can just slide your belt through here. It's a pretty good system. And in this system, I just, I could have set it up myself, but these packs right here kind of make it easy. The American way nowadays is to do things as simple as possible, and Adventure Medical Kits came out with this quick kit, which is called the Trauma Pack, and it does have quick clot. If you're not familiar with quick clot, it is what the military uses to address gunshot wounds in the field. It's not a cure-all remedy, but it will definitely prolong your life until you can reach a trauma center and whatnot. And pretty much what it consists of is a 25 gram quick clot pack, and then you have trauma pad, which is a 5" by 9". It gives you some sterile gloves, duct tape, bandage, a triangle bandage, dressing gauze, which is 4" by 4". Another dressing gauze, which is 2" by 4", and both of those are sterile. And then a bandage, which is conforming, a 3" gauze, which if you happen to be struck by a round, whether it be a handgun or a rifle round, you're gonna have to use quick clot. Also, you're gonna have to pack the wound for the best result. To be most effective, you have to actually pack the wound. I personally have medical training. I've worked as a medical profession within my employment career, and I know how to do that. For an individual that don't have any training, that might be quite difficult, and I don't think that it might not even be possible, because the comprehension level might just limit them at that point. You have an after cut and scrape antiseptic wipe, and then you have a resealable bag for bio-waste and sucking chest wound. One of the important things in here is that it comes with an instruction guide. As I just stated that, I have medical experience. Well, at least you could read that on the fly the instruction guide that is, to address some of the most common issues when being shot with by a firearm, accidental discharge or whatnot, would be the sucking chest wound, arterial bleeding. In most cases, is survivable. If struck in the head, to be quite honest, if struck in the head, or if even you're shooting to incapacitate an intruder or somebody attacking you, it would take literally having to shoot this size of a target. That's why the majority of law enforcement agencies teach to shoot at the base of a person's chest. And not only just shoot once, but shoot rapidly until the threat diminishes. They no longer become a threat. So this basically, in the whole circumference of your head, this is what you have to shoot for. In the center, the rear part of the skull, this is what you have to shoot for. So that not necessarily is the most practical target. So in reality, gunshot wounds, you can survive just about any gunshot wound, especially if you receive medical attention before the first responders reach you. You have a much higher mortality rate. So what I think these kits offer is extremely important. They give you instructions on how to address some of the most serious problems associated with gunshot wounds, and they also give you all the things you need to do to address that situation. Under stress, not too many people can really work appropriately, but there are individuals that can. Under stressful situations tend to bring out the worst and in some cases the best in people. So I have 2 packs of this. It just made it easy. I could have put it all together myself and probably saved money, but it just made it easy to go about doing that. And then here is just a general, quick and clean. This is antiseptic wipes, alcohol pads, bandages. I have an eye bandage in here, eye patch, all sterile. Several different band-aids. In here there's already tape. I have cotton swabs, non-sterile, but it's for the circumstances, that's okay. And Neosporin. This will address any scrapes and other little things, blisters and whatnot that may happen out in the field. When you're dealing with firearms in general, you will find that all these little things happen too. So this will just address all the little things, and this will address the large things prior to first responders. And of course, obviously, the instant cold pack, that's for sprained ankles and whatnot. So these are basically just comfort items, and this is for the more serious things. It's just imperative that individuals keep these kind of things with them, because if it don't save your own life, it quite possibly can save somebody else's life. And I wouldn't hesitate in a second to go and administer first aid to any individual at the shooting range or at a combat shoot. And so this right here is what I consider to be the basic kit, med kit, to accompany you. And it's really simple. I mean, it's 6 by 6 inches. 4 inches deep. In closing, I would have to say that this is a necessity. I think everybody should grab them. I think a really good resource for this would be either Midway USA or because they have a lot of the same contents that are in this bag, and Brownells. They also sell Quick Clot and other forms of bags like this. All right, again, take care.